I wanted to give you some ideas and inspiration for the new sampler set. So I am loving this new sampler set. If you missed out on the last one, fear not, it's a sampler set. You can still get everything that was in that sampler set, everything. They're really great pieces, so I do highly recommend them. You haven't lost out on anything. So this is one layout that I did. I love the colors of this paper. So I used the bracket down here, and I did actually kind of shadow it, like I did it twice. Now to do that, I traced it the same size twice, and the second one I cut inside the line slightly so that it would be slightly smaller in the white. Really, really simple layout. It is just the border. So I did both my borders doing one cut, so the coral, the bracket and the flower, and I just pop dotted. You can see how I pop dotted with the stickers I had that matched. And on this side I used again the flower and the little title thing. So it's the simplest layout ever with just cute paper. So that is one. And then I want to show you some really quick and simple easy borders. I thought the little boat is just so cute. Look at that little boat and little sail, and the waves. So for the waves, I did, see, this is the one. So I cut the paper. So this is, where are we? Your templates. I cut that on the green, it's blue on this side, green on this side. So I cut the paper, okay, and then I used both of them to make waves. Then down here, because I wanted to add a little bit of dimension, I guess it's this one, traced just a little piece of it, just popped up a little bit more. And then I have this little piece is a little boat. And then I did use the little celebrate to make the little sail on the boat. Little summer borders. So this one I thought was fun, and I didn't stick the arrow down because I just want to kind of show you that depending on what you want to do with the arrow, you can kind of keep it short. You can really, depending on what you want to do with your page, it's nice that you have that length in the arrow. And I have the pinwheel, which I did roll over. To do that, I just roll it over the edge of a pencil, and I did pop dot my cascade trails just to give it a little depth. So another cute border. And then the last border I did, quick borders, is the flower. Now with this, the colors, I really think it's like very retro. So I have my flower, and then I've used this one for the leaves, and then the pinwheel for the center, which I've just folded over the little peaks. And again, for this, I actually didn't even cut these. What I did was, show you here, on this border where I cut out this center strip, I can't even think about it, Cascade Trails, I actually cut it in the middle of the paper. So then I already had this border and this border already cut. So I got 3 pieces out of doing that one cut, and then made this right here. So that's just a couple of quick borders, and I mean, it really is, I mean, you can really go from, if you did this with pastels and really girly colors, you can go from girl to summer fun, going out on the lake, going boating, going on an adventure. So it really is a very versatile set you're getting. As soon as I saw the bracket was in here, I wanted to show you because I get so many compliments on the one I have in my demo. So this is the left hand side. So it has my wish for you, and actually this was in Pandora and Disney, and I used the floor. I took a picture of the floor and printed that out to use for the back. And then the right side, now the right side I did put in the pocket so that you can see what I did. I'm going to show you how to do the waterfall. So for the waterfall, I have all my pictures of Pandora, and you're just going to flip. Now I didn't attach it because I wanted to show you how, so I will attach it. And then each one you're going to decorate both sides so you can get heaps of pictures in there. So it's really, really easy to make. And you don't need any special page protectors. You can just use any inexpensive page protectors that you have. You just want to cut them up and have some score tape, like a really good tape that holds really, really well. And how I've layered them all up, so you can just, I can take them all out. I just take them in and out. And then I've cut them. So figuring the page was 12 inches, I actually did the first one at 4 and then 6. Yeah, 6, and then it's actually like 9.5, I think. I went a little bit longer. And then I just stuck them together and then covered it with, you could do washi tape or anything. So all you need is this score tape. And then the bottom one, of course, is attached to the page. So all you're going to do is, actually I'm going to put it down because it's not going to mess it up. I just want to marry it up to the other ones. Sorry, can't show you. I'll mess it up. Alright. Now it's stuck. So literally just going to marry it up. Then everything is in a page protector. And now it won't flop around. Then everybody can see it. They can look through your book. And they can look at the different pages. And all I did to make this was use the bracket. So what I did to make that, this is the bracket right here. You can do it with any of the brackets, but this is the one that comes with the sampler set. If you have any of the medium brackets, you can really make some really cool waterfall albums. And then with any paper, what I did to make it easier to start is I started them all the full length of the paper. So I just trace, let me do it down here. I will show you. I'll hold it up for 1 second. Okay. I actually on mine traced the entire bracket, okay? And then what I did was I used my trimmer and came all the way up. But you'll notice I only did that on the top one because then I suddenly realized it comes in too narrow and it's not wide enough for a photo. So what you're actually really better off doing is stopping at the point. So you just want to trace that bottom part right into the point and then just cut all the way up. So you're just going to get your paper trimmer and it's about 5.5 inches. Trim it all the way up. And then you can just cut off. Now, as I said, I start with them all at full length. It's just easier when I'm designing my pages. If you only have scrap, then just use your scrap and then just plan on having one short page. It's like 4 inches, then one at 6, and then one around 9. And of course you can do more. You could do every 2 inches. So then I just had it like this. So that would be the one side and that would be the other side. And then I just did multiple pages like that, and then I just decorate them. So you decorate this one going this way and this one going this way. Now this one would be the bottom one. And then the next one, even though if you trace out your whole thing, you can plan on designing just half of it. It just gets really, you know, I always worry I'm going to cut it too low. So that's how I did this, and I get so many compliments on it. So I have another one in my other Disney book, and it really is just super, super simple. And then you can just decorate as much or as little as you want to do. And it's just using the bracket. You don't have to do it on the scrapbook page. You can just do it as just an album. So you can leave it off of the page and just have your cards like this and bind them and just create just an album. So you don't even have to put it on a page. You can just keep going and then you can make them shorter and shorter and shorter. And I would definitely do like 2 inches then because you can make a big book. Very, very easy. So if you use a paper like this where it has all the titles, you can just use a title on each page also, and it kind of makes your book instant theme without you having to do anything, because most of the titles kind of work on a theme. So then if you have any kit, that the colors will coordinate and your titles will coordinate, so it really makes it really easy gift and really quick album. So that's it. What do I use for the plastic on the Waterfall? Trisha, it's just nothing special. You can use any a page protector and just cut them up. All I did was make sure that I had the bottom corner, and then I used the tape to seal the top. I just used that score tape to seal the top, and then the side is still open. You can purchase, I know like Close to My Heart and such sell flip flaps, but I find they're never the size I exactly need, and then I make them too long, I make them too short. So this way, if you make them yourself, it doesn't matter how long they are, and you can use just the really inexpensive page protectors that are on sale. So you just want to cut it to the size that you want. Again, I actually cut mine in strips of 6" all the way down, and then once I'm done again, I will trim them once I know exactly what size my pages are, so I'm not stuck with pages that are too long and flaps that are too short. So I just trim everything at 12 inches, 12 by 6, and then I trim it down later. And it's just a great way to get heaps of pictures on one layout. So it really is fabulous, especially for like vacations and shore pictures, things that you have a whole bunch of pictures with a whole bunch of people and you want to get a lot done. It's just really easy to get a bunch in. Other layout I did show was this pretty one with the coral colors. I do love these colors. And then I had some of the borders. I do love to make borders, because borders are something I can do with my scrap paper, and I can just make them, have fun with them, and then use them on my layouts later. So this is a little boat, and a little splish splash summer, and then the flower. So that's it. So there's ideas in the sketchbook. This is online right now. It's free, so you can go and just download that to your account. If you just go into the community and then click on the sample sets, the idea books are there. And you can still, even though sample set 1 is sold out, the idea book is still there, so you can download the idea book 1 and the idea book 2, and they will save in your account so that you'll have those sketches. So there, I mean, even if you don't have the exact border of the sketch of the kit 1, you can just substitute it for another one. So they're excellent to have. So make sure you get those too. I know you've seen lots of great ideas. Of Brandy showed you using the flower to make a tree with the arrow. You can make the little trees. The border, you can do so much. You can make into little caterpillars, little worms. Like for outdoor fun, you can do little snakes. You can do so many little things with this. It really is a versatile set. There's a lot you can do, but again, it is a sampler set. Everything, they tell you what set they're from. So all the sets, like this Cascade Trails, this is Nature, they're pieces of other sets. So when you fall in love with them, you can purchase the full set. So like our full border sets come in 6. This just gives you a sampling. So once you fall in love, you can purchase the rest. Alright, so I'm going to sign up and say goodbye. I hope that gave you some ideas of what to do with your templates, and if you did get the sampler set, what to do with that. And on the back of the sampler set, there is also a website to go to with some more ideas and inspiration for you there. So I think that is all for us for tonight.